So what's up? It's your boy Hip Hop Gamer. I got my man Dan with me. Crash Bandicoot is remastered. I told you it was looking crazy. Okay, first off, legacy. How does it feel to be working on Crash again, bringing it back like this? How has the fans received it and stuff like that? In your opinion,
it's amazing. I mean, it's amazing for us, and I think the fans are just going nuts. You go on the internet, it's just amazing to see the response.
Now, let me ask you this, right? Some people, including myself, we thought that we was gonna see a brand new Crash adventure that we never seen before. Now, the remaster is great. It's great, but do you think that the feedback from the fans for this game can lead to a brand new Crash adventure on a whole nother scale?
I hope so. I mean, we'd love to work on it.
Oh, so he admitted that he would love to work on it. So Sony, make sure you get the budget to my man Dan so he can work on it, especially for me, because I need that game. So now doing this whole remaster, has there been anything that was really hard to achieve? Because it's taking something old and making it new. So what's some of the challenges that you guys had to get into work with?
Yeah, there's some challenges certainly. I mean, the most obvious challenge is really just trying to take the graphics, into a more modern style, but still really capture the spirit of the original.
Right.
But also there's been some more subtle challenges too. Difficulty. That first game was really difficult. So we're trying to make sure that we preserve, the puzzles from the original, the gameplay from the original, but just make it easier for people.
Okay. Now, will there be any range to the power of a PS4 Pro? What can you do just from a visual standpoint and just seeing what the world and the environment would be like? What would an open world Crash Bandicoot game do? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Yeah, the way I think about it is, Crash is really like this cartoon come to life in video game form.
Yeah.
And on future platforms, we need to be able to run it out.
Right. Now, I gotta ask you an amazing question. Now, years ago, Crash Bandicoot, there was a commercial where Crash Bandicoot was outside yelling at Nintendo, saying we're this and we're that, y'all stuck in the past and stuff like that, right? Do you think we'll ever see something like that again? And the reason why I say that just for the fun of it, because those moments, oh my God, those are classic moments in terms of competitive but respectful nature. Do you think we'll see something like that again? Do you guys got any plans or ideas to have Crash once again be some sort of a mascot for Sony to lead into a new generation?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how this one goes.
I really think that there's a lot riding on this, more than the norm. I really think there's a lot riding on this particular title. So now I gotta ask you a question. In terms of your personal favorite, what's your personal favorite Crash Bandicoot game that you played growing up and stuff like that?
That's really tough. Probably Crash 3. I think that's just where they really got their formula completely down, but I really like Crash 2. It's really hard.
Crash 2, I think Crash 2 was my favorite, but I love them all. But I had to go, I think I would go with Crash 2. So now, the next question I would say in terms of, just bringing it back, have you guys thought about, bringing other things back? I know we love Jak Daxter. You know what I'm saying? Jak Daxter is a big favorite game of mine, and a lot of people have been asking for it. It's not sure if it's going to come back or whatever, but in the form of a remaster, how you're doing with Crash Bandicoot, do you think there's room for that to exist?
Well, I think there's room for it to exist, certainly.
Do you think if they approach you saying, hey,
I don't know, that's pretty far ahead in the future.
Oh, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to get that information because I would love to see a Jak Daxter come back in some sort of way. So now, to me, I feel the gameplay, everything is just, it feels good. It feels like back in the day, but just a little tighter and stuff like that. What I want to ask you, when it comes to Crash Bandicoot as a character, do you think that we'll see something where, and you got to hold the belt for this question. You got to hold the belt for this question.
Oh, that's heavy.
Oh, hell yeah, it's heavy. You got muscles out here, man. So, do you think that we'll see Crash partnered up with like another character in the world of Sony. I'm just throwing it out there. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm a big fan of Little Big Planet. I like Sackboy. Do you think we'll see Crash Bandicoot, the character, in other games like Little Big Planet or in other games that Sony is working on from an exclusive standpoint?
I can't answer that.
Yo, you're killing me right now. This is wrong. This is wrong. I'm trying. Okay.
But I think you're right. I think Sony's paying attention to how well this is going to do. And if this does great, you know, they're gonna probably look at a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, I mean that kind of goes without saying. I'm assuming so. Now, two more questions, and then we're gonna go to the actual like screen and play some of the Crash Bandicoot game. So the next question is, what was the game? And this is more of a personal question, but what was the game that got you into gaming? What was that game that made you love this industry? That the reason why you're standing here right now?
Probably the original Super Mario.
What? Yo, true story. So my grandmother, rest in peace, my grandmother taught me how to play games when I was 4 years old. The very first game I ever played was Pac-Man, the Atari 2600. But the game that got me into gaming, I'm telling you, sweetie, you gotta give me five. You gotta give me five. Give me five. So like, the game that got me into gaming hardcore was Mario as well. What about Mario? Now, what about Mario you felt like gave you that feeling to make you want to work on so many other games, and now we're here with Crash?
I don't know, it was just something where I was playing it and I could start seeing how everything kind of fit together, you know?
Okay.
You know, and it was one of those things where, you know, when you start imagining, you know, how it might work, it's easy to start drawing it out and things like that, because it's a side scroller.
Now, I gotta ask you this. Oh, Carl's here. What's going on, Critical? So here's the deal. When it comes to now, this is my final question. Will we ever see, based on your development, experience, do you think a VR version of Crash Bandicoot? Yo, now listen. Hold up. Listen. You know how crazy it would be if you was in VR and you walking around and you get the mask. And it's like, here you go. And then you walk it through. You know how crazy that would be? That would be insane. What are your thoughts on that? Can we get that? Hey, what's up? He's been killing me the whole interview. I'm asking some great ass questions. Some great questions. I'm just trying to pull it out. But so from a fan standpoint, as a fan, would you love to see that? Like, would you love to experience Crash Bandicoot VR?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so since as a fan he said it, he does have some sort of authority in the world of Sony. Sony, if you listening, which I know you are, please make sure we get a VR version of Crash Bandicoot so we can put the mask on and run through the levels. That would be crazy. Alright, look. So now we about to go play the game.
Tracy says hey.
Tracy? Wait, let me see. A word? Hey, Tracy. What's up, Tracy? And that's my sister. My sister, we live. Yeah. So we about to go play the game right now. Love y'all. Come follow me. Dan, thank you, man. Thank you so much for the interview. That was too much fun. And we about to go play the game right now. Come follow me. Oh, man, that was dope. That was so dope. No, cool. Thank you, seriously. Thank you so much, man. Yeah.